Today is going to be one of the most daring things I'm going to be doing, and it is about my hair. Yes, maybe I'm getting my hair back today, but that's what this video is all about, and I am really excited about it. So let's talk about what exactly is happening and how am I gonna get my hair back. So my hair is growing quite a bit in through the sides and the back, and I pretty much have just blonde peach fuzz on the top of my head. It's like barely even there. You've seen me with the Levivid hair systems, which I love. I think they're great. But there's been this trend of something called SMP, which is scalp micropigmentation, where you're actually getting needle injections of a tattoo of a hair follicle throughout the entire bald area to really make it look like you're shaving your head, but you have a full head of hair. I've known about this for years. It's something that I thought about doing, but I keep seeing more and more guys getting it done, and they look incredible. It's like it takes years off, they get their confidence back, and I'm going to be doing it today. An artist named David is coming down. He's traveling about 2 hours to get here. Really, really knowledgeable, really great person. And when he gets here, I'm gonna have him kind of break down the process, what he's gonna be doing. We'll show a lot of behind the scenes, and then we'll do the grand revealing. This is crazy. I have no tattoos on my body. I used to have piercings years ago, like my eyebrow, my nose, my ears. I mean, I was crazy when I was younger, but I don't have any tattoos. So I don't know what an actual tattoo feels like. And this isn't the same tattoo ink as a traditional tattoo. It's specifically designed for cosmetic stuff for this procedure. It's very safe. You know, everything's gonna be, when he comes in here, you're gonna see we're gonna have a whole different setup. But I'm nervous about this, man. I'm nervous, and I just feel like, I'm really hoping and praying that it turns out great. You know, I got good signs and signals to go ahead and do it, and I'm ready to go, man. So when David gets here, I'll introduce you guys, and we'll get the ball rolling.
All right, so Steve, we're gonna be going in on your first session. So as we can see now, right, in the hair loss community, in the hair loss world, you are what's considered a Norwood 7. That's the level of hair loss, which is the most severe. But that's okay.
I'm depressed now.
No, absolutely not. We're gonna fix that.
Okay.
All right, so what we're gonna be doing is, Steve, we wanna give him something a little age appropriate, all right? We're not gonna send Steve with a 21-year-old Puerto Rican boxed shape up, all right? Kind of like what I got. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that, all right? Because if we do that, then we gotta fix you up, we gotta give you the nice shirt, we gotta give you the Puerto Rican beads, all that. We don't wanna do that. So yeah, we're gonna go with something a little more age appropriate for you. So with that being said, we're probably gonna give you a nice little curvature on the hairline with some slight widow's peaks so that it can show some just slight recession, but something that matches his age.
Okay. I'm not concerned. I wanna look young. What I'm concerned is, and you probably get this all the time, is, you know, how natural is it? Like, I've seen videos of people where it starts here and it goes way back here. Right. A little recession's fine, but like, you know.
So you're in good hands. Why? I am a licensed master barber with 20 years. So if there's anyone that knows hairlines, it's me. So yeah. I know, and that's also another big, you know, determining factor when you're selecting an artist, because a lot of these guys have amazing technique, but they're not familiar with the actual hair and where hairlines should start.
Right, right.
So we're already gonna have that covered. Yeah. And I'm gonna do a hairline simulation on Steven today, which is gonna give him more or less a view of what to expect, what the procedure is gonna look like, and it also lets him know if he is in fact gonna go with the hairline that he believes fits him appropriately. If he doesn't like it, wipe it right off, we try again until we map out something that he says is good to go, and then
do you think that this is gonna be life-changing for me, and guys that you've worked on, is it like their confidence?
This is absolutely a life-changing procedure.
Wow, okay.
And I'm speaking from experience.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not only a practitioner, but I got it done myself. And like I told you, it's not as a gimmick, it's not as a selling, but I know what it did for me. And I feel like I'm a pretty confident man, but my hairline was was really kicking my
Really?
tail.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. So,
All right. Well,
and now you can't tell me nothing.
all right. So I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna film the whole process.
Yeah.
So everyone just follow along. It's gonna be a long kind of process. We'll chop it down to make it so it's not like a 3-hour video.
Right.
But I'm really excited and I'm really in good hands. He's also a Marine, so he made me do 30 push-ups as soon as
Get
he
him
walked
pumped
in.
up. We got to get him pumped
So-
up. Put a little discipline into that body.
That's right. All right, so let's get started. "17 hours straight. This
17
pain,
and a half.
this torture you put me through, David. Oh my gosh, man. So this is the first time I've got it done. My scalp is very, very sensitive. I know I look like a lobster right now, but I mean, it's crazy. It looks like I have a 5 o'clock shadow.
Yes.
I mean,
That's the look we want to get.
it's you know, freshly done. We just stopped like minutes ago. So it's, you know, I feel like I just was in the oven for 3 hours, you know? Man.
You were on the hot seat.
Yeah.
You did good.
But I appreciate it. You know, it's a very interesting procedure. I don't have, like I mentioned, I don't have any tattoos or anything like that, so I don't really know what it's like to have the needle. I've had some piercings and stuff. It's
Right.
definitely.
And that's why I told you you didn't have anything to compare to.
Right,
If
right.
you had tattoos, that would have been like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
make
yeah.
it worse.
Yeah, but you know, so I guess the process now, just for everybody watching, because there is going to be what, 1 or 2 more sessions, you think?
At minimum, one more session.
Okay.
Potentially 3. It all depends on how much density you really wanted to.
Okay. All right. But so what's going to happen in like a day or 2 from now? Is this going to look different? Is it going to settle in? Is it going to look darker? Is it going to look better? Is like
So right now it's fresh, so it's going to be more prominent. So in another about 2 to 3 days, it's going to start healing. Your redness will definitely subside within 24 hours. So it'll start that natural gradient look blending into the rest of your hair. So it'll settle. You'll probably lose maybe like about 10% of the prominence that it has now.
Mm-hmm. If I don't get more girls with this, I'm not gonna talk to you again.
So I gave you 20%. You know, the other 80 is you. But I think
Tell
you're
me.
right. You got the beard, so you're gonna be all right.
Yeah, I know. All right, so I guess the next time you guys see me in a video, this will look a little bit differently. And then as we do the next couple of sessions, just follow along on social media.
Again, David Santiago with Scalp Solutions. I'm in Hudson Valley, so it's going to be 250 Route 52 in Carmel, New York. You can reach me at 347-245-4463. You can check me out on Instagram at Scalp Solutions New York, and the website is www.scalpsolutionsny.com.
And who is this procedure really good for?
This procedure is for any man or woman who is experiencing hair loss, whether it be male pattern baldness, female pattern baldness, alopecia. If you received a hair transplant and you didn't get the density that you were going for and you want a more fuller look, you absolutely can have scalp micropigmentation done. if you want to camouflage the scars from either trauma or from a hair transplant, you can use scalp micropigmentation.
Okay. And you've done, how many do you think you've done? Over 50, 100?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm
man.
gonna say I'm pushing. I just probably went over like about 700.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
700?
Yeah, in the 3 years that I've been doing this.
Wow. And you think you're at your best right now as far as the work itself?
Yes, but it's just like, you know, the hair industry. You know, you're always a student to the game. So there's always artists that's gonna come out there with a different technique, and so it's always, you know, I'm always gonna be learning. But yes, I feel like I'm at the peak of my game.
And let's just get a little bit closer. I don't want to end this video.
There we go. Look at
All right, so let's just, I had a pimple here before, so ignore that. But just explain kind of the process and what this is going to look like, or what, I mean, now I can really see it because it's the bright lights, but just tell everybody kind of even the approach you took to my head.
So what we did with you was you wanted a very subtle look, and we wanted to match the remainder of Steven's scalp. So you see he's got that very subtle stubble, and he's also got some salt and pepper going on. So that's what we wanted to do with the technique. We kind of wanted to make sure we went a little lighter and then darker on some areas. So it kind of created that stubble effect and that 5 o'clock shadow look. And we went with a natural hairline. Natural meaning it's got like a natural transition into the forehead. It's not a very sharp, defined line as you would get, you know, at a barbershop. And very slightly
Now you can really see
in the corners, we kind of went in just a little widow's peaks to show some. Oh yeah, right there you can really see that.
Damn.
Look at those.
That's crazy. It's nuts, man.
Dude, your Tinder profile is gonna be on fire.
I gotta reactivate it. I shut it down. David, I really appreciate your time, and not only is he talented, but you're a real nice guy, man. You're a nice guy.
Thank you.
He's also a Marine, so thank you for your service.
Thank you.
He's real down to earth, a super nice guy. So even just like the bedside manner, that's worth a lot too, man. You want a guy, getting something like this done, you want to feel comfortable, and I could highly suggest going to him for this. I was hesitant at first, but I was nervous, and then the only thing was, for me it was I felt it a little bit, I was a little more sensitive, but the experience just being with him really helped a lot. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
Yeah. So definitely check him out. And this is going to be the new me, so get used to it. And, even the next couple of videos, maybe, when's the next session you think? Like a month?
We could do it within a week.
A week?
You let me know, yeah.
Wow.
7 days at minimum.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it. Great job today, man. I appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think. If you've gotten this done, if you want to get this done, if you want to go to him, please let me know in the comments below. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for more videos with a Salon Guy.